I'm even more excited that James Gunn's Superman isn't an origin story after one DCU actor's recent comments. Recent comments by an actor from James Gunn's Superman have convinced me that skipping the character's origin story is an excellent idea. 2025's Superman movie is the first film in Gunn's DCU, introducing viewers to a new cinematic universe. While some elements from the DCEU timeline are still present, Superman is a new beginning for DC and Warner Bros. However, the film isn't slowly introducing audiences to Kal-El, followed by more heroes and villains. The world is already filled with superpowered beings, including Superman, who has been saving the world for a while. The first trailer for Superman featured many images of the titular hero saving people and battling other characters and monsters, while maintaining his other identity as Clark Kent, a journalist at the Daily Planet. The trailer also shows his relationship with Lois Lane, played by Rachel Brosnahan. 1978's Superman and 2013's Man of Steel featured Clark and Lois' relationship as well, mainly showing how they met and fell in love. Brosnahan recently revealed that Superman will include a unique view of their relationship, and I'm excited to see how Gunn portrays it. Origin story films aren't as common now, with heroes that audiences are familiar with. The Batman and Spider-Man. Homecoming skipped the origins of their respective heroes, as most people know Bruce Wayne's parents were killed, and Peter Parker got bit by a radioactive spider. Since Superman is one of the most famous superheroes, most viewers already know his origin story, that Superman comes from the planet Krypton, and his parents sent him to Earth before the planet died, where he was named Clark Kent by his adoptive parents, and was raised on a farm before discovering his powers. Given how many times it's been adapted on screen, most are also familiar with the idea that as an adult, Clark works as a journalist for the Daily Planet, when he isn't protecting humanity as Superman, meaning these aren't new concepts to the majority of prospective viewers. Superman's origin has been portrayed several times before in television shows, Superman, the movie, and Man of Steel. Watching his origin again could feel redundant, and it seems Gunn wants audiences in the middle of the action when the film begins. Clark's origin will no doubt still be an important part of his character, but it may only be mentioned rather than visualized. This includes his relationship with Lois Lane, which already exists in the DCU. The Superman trailer teases how crucial Kal-El's identity as Clark Kent will be in the film. Many of the film's cast include Daily Planet employees, including Skylar Gisondo as Jimmy Olsen and Wendell Pierce as Perry White. However, the most essential member of the news outlet to Clark is Lois Lane, who has been Superman's main love interest since the beginning, which may explain why the story isn't spending time setting them up during the film. In a recent interview with Collider, Brosnahan says Clark and Lois have been dating for 3 months, and the film explores the complexities of their relationship. They've been together for about 3 months, and they're asking some questions about the future of their relationship. They're not sure if this is something that was just a really great fling or something that could be forever, and they have really opposite worldviews, and they bump up against each other that way. So it was a really fun way into a familiar story. The trailer shows several romantic embraces between the pair, including a few where he's in his Superman costume, meaning Lois knows his identity, though it's unknown if she already knows that at the start of the film, or if she finds that out later. However, Brosnahan's comments suggest their relationship is a crucial part of the film, and will be something that Superman needs to manage while protecting the planet. Other Superman films have shown the early stages of Clark and Lois' relationship. While it's usually charming, it's not something that needs to be shown again. Everyone knows Clark and Lois are endgame, and Gunn doesn't need to show it again for us to believe it. As such, I'm glad Superman is skipping that part and diving deep into their relationship. It'll be more interesting to see how they work through Clark's other role as Superman, and how their working careers could conflict with their personal lives. I'm also curious about what Brosnahan means by opposite worldviews. The DCU is already populated by superheroes and aliens, like Mr. Terrific, Hawkgirl, and Guy Gardner. It's possible that Lois could have a negative view of superheroes, which would conflict with Clark for obvious reasons. Nonetheless, seeing Lois and Clark work through their relationship problems will be something not many movies have done before, and I'm excited to see how Gunn portrays this in Superman.